Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patipra and in this video I'll be telling you guys the best sensitivity in Apex Legends, what sensitivity should you use, whether a high sense is better or a lower sensitivity is better. We'll be going through everything in this video. I will also be helping you guys find out your perfect sensitivity so that you can improve your aim and become a better gamer. So if you're excited, drop a like and subscribe and let's get into the video. Okay, so before I tell you what sensitivity you should use, you guys need to understand what is DPI and what is EDPI. DPI stands for dots per inch, which is in simple words your mouse sensitivity. If you are using a gaming mouse, you know that you can change your different sensitivities by going to the respective mouse software that you have installed. This is what makes up your DPI. Some popular DPIs which are used by pros are 400, 800 and 1600. I recommend choosing one of these three DPIs and then altering your in-game sensitivity to best suit you. Higher the DPI, higher the sensitivity, but this doesn't make up your in-game sensitivity, it is just the sensitivity of the mouse. Hence, to calculate the exact sensitivity, you'll be needing something called EDPI, which is effective dots per inch. So this is basically your in-game sensitivity multiplied with your mouse DPI. This value is your exact measurement of your sensitivity. If you want to calculate your personal EDPI, you can do this using a simple calculator, or you can go and type in Apex EDPI calculator on Google and then go to this site. And here you can put in your in-game sensitivity and your mouse DPI and you will get the result. So now that we know this, what DPI is considered as a high sensitivity and what is considered as a low sensitivity. I would say that any EDPI in the range of 2000 and above is considered as a high sensitivity and anything below 1000 is considered to be low sensitivity. I personally use an EDPI of 1600, which is like a mid-range sensitivity, kind of on the lower end. This sensitivity is personally the best for me since it helps me aim better and also move everywhere smoothly. Now, which sensitivity setting is the best? If you guys have not yet checked out my video on the best mouse grip you should use to improve your aim, check it out before continuing this video. So basically, if you grip the mouse with palm grip, you will be using a lower sensitivity since you will be using your entire arm to move the mouse. Whereas if you grip the mouse using your fingertips, then you will prefer a higher sensitivity since your aiming is now restricted to the movement of your wrist. If you grip the mouse like me, which is like a hybrid claw type grip, then a mid-range sensitivity would work best for you. I recommend choosing a sensitivity between EDPI range of 1000 to 2000 as that's where the most of the top tier players use their sensitivity. So here a high sense would be say around 2000 and a lower one would be around say 1000 and in between would be a mid-range sensitivity. For example, popular players like its Timmy's EDPI is 1980 and ACEU's is 1680. Now coming to my in-game settings. So as you can see, my mouse sensitivity is currently 2.0 and my EDPI would be 2.0 multiplied with my mouse's DPI, which is 800. I personally keep it at 800 because I feel like 800 DPI is good because you need 800 DPI to navigate through the menus and your inventory quickly. So I personally feel like 800 DPI lies in the best range, but you can experiment with 400 and 1600 as you wish. And now coming to ADS mouse sensitivity, which is your aim down sight. So this is the mouse sensitivity which you will be using whenever you aim down a weapon holding your right click. So here, as you can see, my 1x optic sight is having a sensitivity of 1.0. This doesn't mean that it is actually 1.0 sensitivity. It means that it is same as that of your current mouse sensitivity, which means that whenever I'm aiming down sight with this optic and whenever I'm not aiming, it is going to be having the same sensitivity. So this doesn't mean that I'm using 2.0 sensitivity for movement and 1.0 sensitivity when I'm shooting. This basically means that it is both the same. And coming to my 2x, 3x and 4x, as you can see, I've bumped it up a bit to 1.3. Why I've done this is because since you guys will be aiming farther away compared to your 1x optic, so the farther you go, the more mouse movement you need to do. So in order to keep a stable recoil, since you need to do more movement, I feel like bumping these numbers up a bit compared to your normal sensitivity would be better. Again, you guys can experiment with this sensitivity. And now again, coming to your 6x, 8x and 10x, I've again bumped it a little more. So here, these are the optics which I'm going to be using for my snipers. So I feel like it is easier to do more flick shots with the snipers if I'm using this higher sensitivity compared to the normal one. Again, you can experiment with this also. Now in my other settings, I would like to have my mouse acceleration off, and I prefer you do that as well. Mouse invert, it depends on the player. If you want to play with inversion on, you can play it. And lighting effects does not really affect your mouse that much, so it is either on or off. It will not affect your gameplay. Another thing I want to touch on is going to be a reticle. So here you can just click customize in order to make a custom reticle if you guys didn't know this. And here basically you can change your color for anything which you want. I personally feel like red is the best color, but other popular colors you can use are going to be your bright yellow, bright green and a cyan color. So these three are going to be good colors. If you want, you can use these things. Again, you can experiment with different colors. Why I personally think that these are the best colors which you can use and which you need to use is because your reticle color should be complementary to the colors which are in the background, so that you will be able to see your reticle more easily. Now coming to your laser sight. So laser sight is not that important in my opinion because very few guns use this laser sight, but I personally keep it at the same color as that of my reticle. I don't think this is that required. I don't think it will help you much, but having it as same as the reticle would be better in my opinion. Now, when you experiment with your sensitivity settings, make sure to consider these three key things. One is going to be your flick aim. This type of aim is required when you are using shotguns and you have to flick your wrist quickly to pull a shot. And then two is going to be your tracking aim. This is the type which is used when you spray someone with an SMG or an assault rifle. And the last is going to be your movement. You should find a sensitivity which is best suitable for all the three categories. And also another important tip is that don't just change your sensitivity every day or two. Stick with your sensitivity, experiment with it for like a week, and if you feel comfortable with it and it suits all the other three categories, then you can keep using it. Else, try a different sensitivity. And I would not recommend changing sensitivity from say super high to super low. Only adjust your current sensitivity bit by bit each time and then try it out and then check out your results. And that's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe and check out my other videos on how to improve in Apex Legends. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.